Good morning, good morning. So Gary and I decided to take a little break from all of our busyness around Volcan, Panama. We have been doing a lot of home upgrades, and there's been a lot of activity with the community in general lately, and we are kind of peopled out, as they might say. We've been doing a lot of social engagements, which is always fun, but we decided to take a little break from all the house and all the social engagements and take a little us time. So today we are taking a little road trip to Cerro Punta and just above Cerro Punta, and we are going to document the drive for you and just show you around that area, and also what it looks like to drive to, actually we're going to probably just record driving from Cerro Punta and back in totality, so you can see what the road trip looks like to drive from Cerro Punta to Volcan. So we will record that for you, and also just some photos and mini videos of our adventures today. So as always, thanks for following 50 Somethings. I'm Karen, and this is Gare Bear driving, and we will see you around the road today. Have a great day.
So as Gary and I are headed towards Cerro Punta and Guadalupe, the first thing you will notice on our right is, of course, Volcan Baru Volcano. And we are headed out of Volcan proper and Nueva California, the neighborhood that we live in. And we are headed towards the first town past Volcan, which is called Paso Ancho. And you are going to see the Bienvenidos Paso Ancho sign here momentarily as we come into the town. We cross through several little towns very quickly on our way to Cerro Punta. Here is Paso Ancho right here. Welcome to Paso Ancho, and enjoy the trip. We do have a couple stops for you along the way. As always, thank you for watching 50 Somethings. And if you are new to our channel, we do appreciate you subscribing. You are making us grow, and for that, we really appreciate you. We are a new channel, and we are far from professional. We are just real people who like to document our journeys into Panama, and we appreciate you following along for the ride. Have a great day. Paso Ancho, we are entering Bambito. This is Bambito. place up here. hotel, can you pull in for a second? I can get some video. I'd like to get a little video, show everybody this gorgeous little hotel right here. We're gonna pull in and let you all see this place. And you can stay here if you ever visit. We've never pulled in before, so we wanted this time to show you all. Hotel Bambito. Let's park in there. Walk around just a little bit. Look at all the bamboo right here. So we decided to pull into Hotel Bambito. This is a gorgeous hotel. Maybe 15 minutes from our property. So visitors can actually stay here. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, look at the view. Look at the mountain view from this place. Wow. Really pretty gardens and landscaping. Look at this. And that's the fattest duck I've ever seen in my life. Toddling through. Oh, look at this one. Hello. Look at these guys. They're fat and happy. And there's some horses down there. Look how beautiful this hotel is.
Hotel Bambito. This place is really beautiful, and you can walk through this little garden like we're doing right now. Look at this. God, Gary and I should come here. Look at this giant eucalyptus tree. We have some of these in our yard, but not this size. This is a giant one. This is what it'll look like, full grown. We have one of these growing in our yard, hon. I didn't know they got this big. Holy buckets. Look at the size of that buzzard right there. There's the Flintstones. You got your Flintstone family down there with their car. Look at that beautiful hotel. Gonna come back around this way, I think. That's a pretty garden. What a beautiful garden. And they have this little walk path that Gary and I are just walking on. Really nice. And it's free to the public. You can come in here and walk through the gardens.
I found out afterwards that it's not quite free. It is actually gratis with a $5 purchase in the cafeteria. We felt a little bit bad after walking through here because we just walked through. So it is gratis if you go and buy some coffee in the cafeteria. So FYI for the future, make sure you stop by the cafeteria first.
Look at that arched tree right there, that eucalyptus. Right there behind the... That is neat looking. And I love this archway right here too. We're gonna get to walk right through it. How cool. Beautiful flowers. Gorgeous gazebo over here.
Does an amazing job here.
Oh my goodness, it's absolutely beautiful. This looks very fairy-like. Fairy garden.
Gary and I have left Hotel Bambito and are back on the road towards Cerro Punta. This is, again, a really lovely and scenic drive, and once we get to Cerro Punta, we will stop at another very scenic location for you to enjoy called Cerro Punta Coffee. It is very pretty, and in the morning even more so because the clouds have not yet descended on the mountains, and you will get a truly panoramic view from our coffee stop. Stay tuned.
So we are now at Cerro Punta Coffee Shop. And this gorgeous view of Cerro Punta Mountain right here behind the sign. And Gary and I are going to go in and have a quick coffee. Don't you want to?
Oh yeah, that's great.
With this view. Abierto. Buenos días, ¿cómo está? ¿Tienes café frío?
¿Cómo?
¿Tienes café frío?
Sí.
Okay. Vanilla? Okay. Para mí, gracias.
Latte. Grande.
Grande. ¿Para aquí o para llevar?
Aquí.
¿Algo más?
Efectivo or tarjeta? Tarjeta?
180. ¿La copia?
No, no
Yo
necesito.
te llevo la mesa.
Okay, gracias. So this is the view. Look at that view. I think I'm gonna sit over here so we can see Cerro Punta clearly. Right here. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. What do you think?
First,
Huh?
I think this is our first early morning view. It's been cold and windy through here. It's been rainy. We picked a perfect morning.
I agree. Yeah, Gary's right. We've been here before and it's been a little cooler, or the clouds have started to like get over the mountains. But this is absolutely beautiful right now. I'm going to zoom in here at what I'm looking at in the distance. And if you can see the mountain right in front of us, that is farmland. The locals farm right up the stiff, steep mountainsides by hand. They don't have a lot of farm equipment. They do this all by hand, and it's quite incredible. Isn't that stunningly beautiful?
We left Cerro Punta Coffee. We got back on the road towards Guadalupe. And on the right, you will see all of these large greenhouses, which are actually stores for fresh produce that has been harvested. The Cerro Punta region, located in the Tierras Altas Highlands district of the Chiriquí province, is considered the breadbasket of Panama and produces approximately 80% of the vegetables consumed in the country. this point in the drive, we are very near the Guadalupe region. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the drive. As you can see, it is very mountainous and quite beautiful. Guadalupe region has a little downtown area which I would consider kind of touristy with lots of little shops. We will be arriving before most of it opens, but you will still get to see a little glimpse of the area. Very lovely and a fun place to visit if you are ever here in Panama. We are in Guadalupe. Welcome to Guadalupe. Bienvenidos. And this is a little shopping area. Not everything is open yet. Oh, but there's some plants. There's where I wanted to go. A little parking spot. I don't know. There's another little. Just opening up. Yep. Everybody's just opening up. Buenos dias. More Corona de Cristo. Buenos días. ¿Cómo está? Muy contenta, gracias. ¿Es abierto? Necesito uno o dos plantas, so just mira solamente. Hey, look. These are like the one Mom got me, right here.
Yeah.
At the rooster pots.
Coffee pots again.
Look at this pretty one.
Huh?
Look at this pretty one.
What is it?
I don't know.
The fern type of.
Kind of.
That is that.
And it's pretty. Oh, yeah. And this one. There. Okay, so we are 500 meters from Finca Dracula at the top of Guadalupe. And Finca Dracula is an orchid farm. Very expensive place to visit, but we haven't done it yet. We're going to on one of its free days. But now we are at the top of Guadalupe, at very high up in the mountains. And we are going to be driving down through Guadalupe, then into Cerro Punta.
and then back through Bambito, and then into Paso Ancho, and then into Nueva California, and into Volcan. So we are going to videotape the entire drive back without a break so that you can see what it looks like to drive down out of the mountains back to our cottage at the Nueva California Volcan border at our cottage. So we are going to videotape this drive for you. We did videotape some of the portions of our drive up and our stops. This is going to be the drive down. Up on the mountain on our left, I had mentioned earlier, they farm the mountains by hand. There are some farmers working on the mountain on the left. And look at this giant agave, the same size as this house right here on the right. But once he clears this tree over here on the left, I'm going to slow down here so we can see these farmers working on the mountain. On the left for you, they work these steep mountain sides by hand. They don't have farming equipment like they do in the States. And we are coming around here. And there they are, Gary. See them right there? Mm-hmm. Okay. And right there on the mountain, I'm going to zoom in. And there they are, working that very steep mountainside, farming by hand. Fascinating to watch them. We hiked one of those hills once, that steep up, and we were having a hard time just walking it. I can't imagine farming. But back to our drive down the mountain now. And this is Guadalupe. And excuse me and Gary's chatter as we drive through here. But if we think of anything fascinating to tell you, we will chime in. We did notice that the town is just starting to open up. Everything opens up in Panama roughly 9 a.m. or shortly thereafter. Everything's pretty much rolled up before then. It is just now. Amaran. Look at this. Bike on top of the roof. The area we were just at shopping for plantas. And this is like a touristy area where a lot of people come and shop. This little drag right here in Guadalupe. Shops on both sides, and they are just starting to open up. And over here on the left, we were kind of curious what was going on over here. Right in here. We were wondering what was going on in there. A lot of interesting looking stuff in there. We are now leaving Guadalupe and heading back towards Cerro Punta. On the right here shortly, so we will slow down, let this truck pass you so that we don't have anybody behind us. Alright, so I'm gonna come over this way and start filming views to our right. They are spectacular. Estes.
Can't capture that.
Produce stand on the right. They are everywhere here.
Agroturismo.
And we are now coming back into Paso Ancho. These towns come together pretty quickly. You get one right after the other here.
We are going to finish up this video with a couple of our favorite stills from our road trip to Guadalupe and Volcan. Thank you again for watching and following 50 somethings and for being a loyal subscriber. We really appreciate you. And as always, have a wonderful day, and we hope to see you on the next video. Ciao, Bellas.